And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
Well, we're on the way. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Locatelli. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's been cut out, well played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. And it's Messi. And here's Fascioli. Picked out brilliantly. Thuram. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's David. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Caicedo. Messi. Now it's Oya. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Shoots! Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short, and they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's away. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Fagioli. Oyarzabal, shot at goal! McKennie. Cambiasso. And it's Cambiasso. McKennie. Fagioli. For Valverde, and the return pass, and it's Messi, and it's Valverde. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, spread out to the left. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Jimenez, Fagioli, now it's Oyarzabal, and he's had a hit! That is brilliant! From Mikel Oyarzabal! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a foul. McKennie receives it in a good... takes a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Inter Milan have their third corner. Messi goes short. Real chance! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's David, and he's had it nicked away. Koopmeiners. Yildiz. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kalulu. And Locatelli. And he's forced to go back. Well, that has not gone well. He's in a great position here. Fagioli. Fagioli ploughing through the middle. Can he finish? And it's skewed away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And here's Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Locatelli. And it's Thuram. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Koopmeiners. And Bremer. Now it's David. That's tidy. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he...
Inter Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? He's having a shot! Goal! Back with their sights again. And that really is so impressive.
Looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Numero 10.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Mikel Oyarzabal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Numero 44.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, that's well spotted. David. So, what can they make of this? Robertson. And it's Fascioli. Robertson. And here's Fascioli. And a chance! He's going for goal! Well, now it's a good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Bremer. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Fascioli. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Fagioli! Oh, it's come off the upright. Thuram. And it's McKennie. That's very neat. Fagioli purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on... Applies the finish! No, he's...
And there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Cabal. Yildiz. McKennie. He's having a go! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Gol! Ha segnato all'83esimo minuto, numero 22.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Robertson. And Son Heung-min. Nice interception, well timed. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And that has skimmed the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Cabal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Yildiz. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Kalulu. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now Thuram. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Thuram. Yildiz. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Fagioli picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Inter really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And already we're underway here. Nice control. Oh, that's a very big chance! Goal! Inter! In front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. Inter Milan, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Østigard. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Takes a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double... An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Pete, done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Fascioli. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's having a go!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. Nicely aimed pass.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And they're quick to press. Robertson does well to get it back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out towards the flank. Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Numero 19.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's running through. So much time and space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Oyarzabal. Shot, surely! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Vitinha. Malinovsky. Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone looking for safety. Swept in. And he'll shoot here! Malinovsky goes short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Malinovsky. Akanji with the clearance. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. That gets things going for the second half. Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Foot in. And it's Messi. This looks promising. Oyarzabal! No, he's missed it.
Oyarzabal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Østegard. Gets a good foot in there. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nice touch. And how did he not make it for?
Akanji probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fagioli is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving, and a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Østegård. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Vitinha. Robertson clears. Vitinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. Oh, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Fascioli. Has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Østegård. That's Malinovsky. That's good running with the ball. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Malinovsky. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Inter Milan are coasting towards victory. Here's a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, can he finish? Lacking in accuracy. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Valverde. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No way through there. And time is up. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mikel Oyarzabal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
A lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.